Hello and welcome to my channel, Libra Collective. I'll be doing a read for the Libras, fellow air sign. Alright, this really wanted to start right away. Yeah. I think somebody's now accepting something from someone. I don't know, but I don't have much to go on. The reads kind of start out slow, and then towards the end, they get like, boom. They're like, yeah. So bear with me. I'm kind of a slow reader. Not mentally slow, come on. Yeah. Someone doesn't have the courage to accept a relationship here. This could be a relationship, or they don't have the courage to accept something. It doesn't have to be a relationship. Like I tell everyone, I don't want to do relationship reads. They come out as they come out. Believe it or not, the only read that's not a relationship read that I've done here lately was Capricorn. It was relationship or career, which is ironic that it's Capricorn. Yeah, that one like did a 360 flip. You're setting down your burdens here. Okay. Someone doesn't have the courage to accept something that happened in the past. And you've set down these burdens. You released yourself from this. Whatever this may be. Because we're only in the beginning stages. Yeah. Ooh. Everything wants to talk. My lord. Okay, I'm getting 3 cards that are speaking to me right now. This is definitely a relationship situation if this comes out. So someone doesn't have the courage to accept a relationship here from someone, or they didn't in the past. If this was you, you didn't have the courage to accept a relationship with someone. Or if this was them in the past, they didn't have the courage to accept a relationship with you. Now, this relationship might have ended. You've laid down your burdens and you no longer give a shit what's going on in this person's life. But this person with the Lovers upright, it's telling me that now they're wanting to reciprocate. They're wanting to accept that cup that they didn't accept in the beginning. But they don't really have the courage to come towards you, because maybe this relationship ended in a very negative way, or maybe in the past they didn't make any decisions at the right time. So you pretty much just gave up on, them accepting your cup here. Accepting the relationship for what it is. They didn't make any decisions in the past on you. So you pretty much laid down your burdens and left. Maybe they were stringing you along. I think there was a lot of breadcrumbing here in this situation. Maybe they were making it seem like they were going to accept a relationship with you when they were only stringing you along. This could be a fellow air sign, but I think it's you. You're standing in your power, Libra. Very much so. And you're not thinking with your heart, you're thinking with your head. And this kind of reminds me of the Aquarius read. Aquarius was in their power. They were thinking with their head and not their heart. And I said that they could be dealing with an air sign, a fellow air sign, and so could you. But the Lovers is Gemini. So you could have been dealing with a Gemini or an Aquarius here. But it doesn't have to be. So let's get some more on the spirits, please, and thank you. Yeah, in the past, they might have had choices here. That's why they were not choosing to accept your cup that you were offering. Because you wanted a relationship with this person. You wanted to have the whole shebang. But they had too many options. They had too many things going on in their head about other people. You know, they might have had other options, or they might have been thinking about past relationships and past options. Okay, let's get some more. Alright, well, that flipped out. Eesh. Yeah, these two flipped out together. This person might have been a water sign. They might have been a water sign. Male or female, definitely. But this is a couple that match each other's energy. This is a very loving couple, a very happy couple. So you might have been a very happy couple at one time. Or so you thought. You thought that your relationship was going somewhere. You thought that you were really super in love with this person. You thought they equally had feelings or in love with you, or crushing on you, whatever it might have been. They equally, or you equally thought that they felt the same way. But they did not. They didn't accept what you were offering. They, now they want to accept it, but they don't have the courage to come towards you, because they're really realizing that you matched them perfectly. You two matched each other. You two were very much in the same vibration, but this person, I think, was a little scared to have a relationship here. They're a commitment phobe. They're afraid of commitment, whoever they are. All right, give me some more on this, spirits, please. Thank you. Let's go. Yeah. You thought you were going to get some kind of abundance with this person. You thought you were going to live happily ever after. Have a happy life. I hear in my head, happy wife, happy life. I don't know why, but, you thought that you were going to get some kind of, abundant future with this person. If this was a marriage or a relationship, it could be either or. But then that tower came crashing down, and that, vision of what you had for the future crashed with this, because this person, basically just split and left because they were afraid to commit. They were a super commitment phobe here, and, you were ready to commit. You were ready to start this abundant life with them, and it just fell like a tower. Let's get some more here. Spirits, please, and thank you. And definitely. We got more air energy coming out, but it's cold and cruel, and it's coming in violently, rushing in, but in a really harsh way. Somebody could have been very cold and cruel to you and came at you, maybe, started a fight with you, maybe said some things that, they didn't mean to say, or if they meant to say it, they were just being horrible at the time. This person is cruel and unusual. Whatever they did to you was cruel and unusual, or whatever they said to you was cruel and unusual, just to get you away from them. And I think, it was because they were afraid to commit. They were afraid to lose their, singlehood, or afraid of getting married, or something like that, or staying in a marriage. Maybe you two were newlyweds, and they were afraid, and they did some cold, cruel, harsh shit. They came at you. They may have even been physically violent. Because with the Knight of Swords, you know, he's rushing in, he's fast, but he's doing it in like an angry way, just, and it could have been physical violence here. Give me some more. Okay. Yeah. It's the end. I don't think you want to go anywhere with this person anymore. It's the end. You also could have moved away. You could have moved away from this person or their general area. You could have moved to a different state, a different town, county, whatever, even country, and got away from this person. I think this person might have been a physically violent person, and you had to get away from them. You know, they didn't like commitment. They might have been physically violent. And it was kind of like this person put you through so much shit that you had to run away. You had to run away, far away. You had to get away from them. And with this cold and cruel, they might have, like, towards the end, they might have got very cold and cruel and distant and been violent. And that's what made you leave, or made them, you know, well, if they left, it was for other reasons because of their fear of commitment, but that's what made you leave if you left. And you laid down your burdens. You were done with this. This was the end. You said, you know what, I'm done. I'm not going to deal with this violent, this cruel, this cold person, this person who doesn't want to commit, whatever it may be. And they caused like a huge tower for you. And you said you were done. Now let's get some with the Rider-Waite. Yeah. The World again. Definitely, you could have moved far away, and you're definitely done with this situation. You moved far, far away. Because we got the World twice. You could have moved like so far that they would never find you, which is funny. Or you could be emotionally distant right now. You could be very emotionally distant, which is why this person's coming in trying to offer you your cup, or their cup, and accept your cup, even though they're scared to, because they know, you know, you're distant with them. You don't want anything to do with them. Let's get some more spirits, please, and thank you for the Libra collective. Yay. Yeah, they're coming in really slow because they don't have this courage here to come in and talk to you. So they're kind of like creeping in, trying to find their way in through the cracks to see, you know, if they can get in a little bit here and there, and then, you know, maybe make a little bit of communication here and there, because they're really afraid of what you're going to say to them. Yeah. Yeah, I know. We got the Two of Wands reversed twice. I don't think that you're making any decisions right now on them or anyone, for a matter of fact. And this person, this person kept secrets from you. This person lied to you about something. I'm not sure what they lied to you about. I'm not seeing a whole lot of like cheating cards or anything like this. I'm not seeing a whole lot of, you know, like another person. But then, wait a minute. Yeah, no. Yeah, I am. Sorry. They had options. Okay. Because I remember getting that earlier. I didn't see the traditional cheating cards. But yes, this is having options. So they could have lied to you about having options. Or they could have lied to you about, you know, dealing with other people. Or they could have lied about you, about fantasizing about exes of theirs or something like that. I mean, even if they weren't cheating on you, they could have been fantasizing about their ex and wishing it was you, and or wishing she would, or you get it. Okay, yeah, yeah, definitely a love situation. They definitely want to come in and redo this and start over, and start small, because, you know, sometimes the Two of Cups is like the beginning of a relationship, and the Lovers is like the relationship prolonged. So your relationship was established in the past, and they want to come in and re-establish that relationship with you. And they're coming in like the King of Cups, because in the past they were the King of Cups. They might have started out as the King of Cups and been very loving, very nice, but in relationships that only last so long, you know, they'll come in and be sweet and kind and loving, and that's all to get you. That's all to win you. And then as the years go by in the relationship, maybe even months, if it wasn't that long, it'll go by, and that person will start to change, and they'll start to get bored, and they'll start to, you know, show their true colors. So this person acted like the King of Cups whenever you first got together, and they're coming back in to start over, and they're coming back in that King of Cups again, the way they used to be. When, you know, towards the end of the relationship, they were cold, cruel, nasty, and violent. Yeah, they regret it, and they really want to come out of that regret. They really want that regret to go away of theirs. They feel really bad. They want you to accept them back so that they don't feel so bad about what they did, I guess. You know, because they're coming in like that. Or they'll eventually turn back into that, because we do have the Queen of Swords reversed again. So basically, they're going to be coming in the way they came in the beginning. You know, all like that. Giving you that. But yet, end up like that again. Again. Wow. Yeah, what a story. They're going to start this whole entire cycle all over again if you let them back in. And then they're going to get you into that again. This is a lesson. You had to learn a lesson not to entertain this person for a second time, maybe even a third time. God forbid a fourth time, and damn if it's a fifth time. Don't entertain this person, because they're going to continue the same cycle. The same cycle over and over again. This is just going to be like a circular pattern. This person's going to come in. I'm this guy. I'm loving, caring. Get you to here. And then turn into this. And be cruel and cold to you. Hurt you. Be violent. Maybe even physically violent. And leave. And then it's going to continue. This. And Spirit's telling me to wrap it up. That's the end of the reading, I feel. Don't entertain this again. If this is your story, it's a loop. It's like you're supposed to learn this lesson, but if you don't learn the lesson in the first place, it's going to keep happening until you learn this lesson. Whatever this lesson is tied to this person, it's going to continue on and on and on and on like a cycle until you learn the lesson. So don't even think about entertaining this person ever again. because you need to learn the lesson the first time. And I hope you have, and I'm suppose majority of you have learned that lesson. And you're not going to let this person back into your life. Because if you continue to let this person back in your life, it's going to keep going the same way it always has. Alright. That's my video. If it resonated with you, like, subscribe, and I'm out.